In this question, we have a customer who thinks that he is receiving 20 apple barrels, and we're going to calculate the total volume of those 20 apple barrels. We'll call that V sub A. It's very easy to do that. We just take the 20 barrels and multiply that by the volume of each individual apple barrel, which is given as 7,056 cubic inches. And we end up getting a volume of 141,120 cubic inches. Now, what was sold to the customer was actually a volume of cranberry barrels. There are 20 of those, but those volumes, or those each have a volume that is smaller. It's only 5,826 cubic inches. So let's get the total volume of the cranberry barrels. And that turns out to be 116,520 cubic inches. So now the question wants the discrepancy in those shipment volumes. So that just means a difference. We're going to find a difference in the two volumes by simply subtracting the volume of apple barrels and the volume of cranberry barrels. So you'll subtract those two numbers, and when you do so, you'll get 24,600 cubic inches. Now, not too bad so far, but the question wants that discrepancy in liters. So we actually need to do a conversion here. We're going to take our 24,600 cubic inches and we're going to convert that into liters. And in order to perform that conversion, we've gone to Appendix D, and we've pulled out a couple of useful conversion factors. The first one that we will look at is this one right here. This tells us that 1 inch is equal to 2.54 centimeters. Now, when you set up conversion, you want to take your starting unit, which in this case is inches cubed, and you want to duplicate that unit in the denominator of your conversion factor. So we're going to get inches cubed in the denominator, but this is a bit challenging because the table doesn't give us inches cubed, it gives us just inches. So what we'll do is we'll start with the conversion factor. We'll put the inches in the denominator. 1 inch is indeed 2.54 centimeters. But because this is inches cubed, then we're going to actually have to cube this conversion factor. So a lot of students would forget to cube that. Don't be one of those students. You just cube that conversion factor. That will get your inches into inches cubed. It will also get your centimeters into centimeters cubed. So just be mindful of that as well, that we now have centimeters cubed. We don't have liters quite yet, so we have to do one more conversion factor. Well, if we look over at the table, we can see that 1 liter is equal to 1,000 centimeters cubed. So right now our centimeters cubed is in the numerator. We therefore want to put it in the denominator of our conversion factor. So we're going to put centimeters cubed down here. We're going to put our target unit of liters up here. And from the table, as noted, 1 liter is 1,000 centimeters cubed. So the way that this is set up now is that the inches cubed are going to cancel with the inches cubed here, and the centimeters cubed will cancel with the centimeters cubed there, and we are left with our target unit of liters. So now what you would do is pick up your calculator, and you would do 24,600 multiplied by 2.54 cubed, and then multiplied by 1 over 1,000. And when you do that, again, don't forget to cube the 2.54. You should get approximately 403 liters as your final answer.